Hey everyone, Jimmy Turner here from the Alpha Coaching Experience, and I could not be more excited that you're looking into getting the coaching that you need. So whether you're a physician who feels completely trapped in medicine and you're looking to get clarity on your next move, whether that's inside or outside of medicine, or you're just looking to go from good to great, the Alpha Coaching Experience can absolutely help you. So in fact, it was coaching that really helped turn everything around for me too, because my journey was like many of yours and like many of the men and women physicians we coach inside of ACE. Honestly, from the outside, everything looked perfect. I was happily married. I had 3 kids that were healthy. I was making good money. I was winning teaching awards and getting published in top-tier journals in my specialty. I even had a successful side gig teaching doctors about personal finance. And I should have been happy, but I wasn't. I was miserable, and I was burned out, and I was looking to make a change. In fact, I thought about going part-time. I interviewed for other jobs, and I even thought about leaving medicine altogether. It was about this time I started to feel trapped in medicine. I had a few opportunities that passed me up professionally. That made me feel unappreciated, and undervalued, and unheard. And I was overworked at 1.2 FTE while being a husband and a dad to 3 kids. And did I mention that I have an online business? I had a lot going on. And truthfully, the only thing that was keeping my head above water was the hit of dopamine that I'd get from the next big achievement, the accolade or, the award, basically from external validation or that arrival fallacy that when something happened, when I arrived, I'd be happy. And that's why I was doing so much, because I needed the next arrival to make me happy. And I felt like a cog in the wheel. And what I wanted more than anything was my freedom. Freedom of my time, freedom of my schedule, the freedom to be a good dad, a good doctor, and a good husband without having to choose between those 3 things. And so initially I thought that money was the answer, which honestly makes sense, given that I started the Physician Philosopher blog in November of 2017, where I teach personal finance to doctors. And, until I paid off the debt and I built the business and I had all the cash flow that I needed to walk away from medicine, that's when I realized that money wasn't the answer. And that's also when I hit my lowest point. And in fact, I remember exactly where I was when I hit my lowest of lows. I was on the second hole of the Bermuda Run golf course where I'm a member. My buddy Mike and I were standing in the fairway on hole number 2, and the group behind us teed a ball off right past my head while we were standing in the middle of the fairway. And as that golf ball flew past me, 100 miles an hour, I experienced my first ever panic attack. Now, whether that was due to the Graves' disease that would get shortly diagnosed thereafter, or if this was just part of the mounting evidence that I was burned out and at my wit's end is, kind of really up for debate. But it didn't matter. The truth is that I needed help. And shortly after this, it would get even worse. I would get passively suicidal. I'd start an antidepressant for the first time in my life. I'd go to some therapy. I'd see multiple doctors. And guess what? The financial freedom I had created wasn't enough to save me at this point. Money wasn't the answer. What I needed was a total transformation of my mindset. And that's when I found coaching, which provided exactly what I needed. I learned the thought model and all the tools that come along with coaching. I learned the power of community and surrounding yourself with other doctors who are going through the similar struggles that you are. And I also learned that when I mastered my mindset in addition to my money, only then could I finally control my time, my schedule, and my life the way that I wanted. So I was finally able to practice medicine on my terms because I wanted to and not because I have to. And that's exactly what I want for each of you. I want you to practice medicine because you want to and not because you have to. So if you're ready to take this journey, we're ready and excited to help you get going there and to teach you how to stop feeling trapped in medicine and finally mean it when you say that you're living the dream. So, as we say on the Physician Philosopher podcast, all you have to do is start before you're ready. Start by starting. Start now, because you'll never be more ready than you are right now. You can tell yourself that you will be, but you won't. It's just about starting. It's time to make a change, and we're here to help you do that. So I'll see you inside of the Alpha Coaching Experience. I can't wait to meet you there.